Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to look up jerking off dogs on my phone.
No, me neither.
Coming on through. Hey, man, guess what? I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I should get a discount. I masturbate every day after work. Smell this. Does it smell like one?
I don't know, man.
It smells like a bubble, dude.
Who, me?
Yeah. Well, what's up, guys? Welcome to the podcast. Yeah, it's like pointing at Jared. I'm like, hey, you go. And he's like,
Fucking my turn. On to you, Dylan. Hey. All right, Epstein, calm down.
welcome to Straight Garbage Podcast.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
Got it
the
out of the
one.
way.
You got it, Jay. You're so good.
What's up?
Remember I said that one time? I said, welcome to Straight Trash Podcast.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wrong name. But we don't do that
That's a
one.
different one.
There is
I
a one
thought-
out there, too.
I thought we were the only one. Who else do you see?
Straight Garbage, and then there is a
How many
straight-
podcasts are you part of? Podcasts are you part of?
Who's been drinking here?
Yeah. We didn't even do shots yet.
Oh, fuck. We forgot the dish of the week.
We don't
Well, that
do
was
that
you.
anymore.
Actually, I guess we could do Hagen.
Yeah, he fucking left.
Yeah.
Fucking douche.
What a dick.
Dude, you know he's going to pull up, too, with his truck and be like...
Yeah.
That's all we're going to hear in the background.
Oh, he's gonna show up. You know, I was at North 40, you know, and I couldn't decide if I want something. And I really thought about it. What do you guys think? That's all that guy does is like, he'll fucking, like, see something really cool. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna buy it. And then he'll go to buy it. He'll stand there for an hour looking at it. He's like, well, do I need it now?
Yeah.
Do
Dude,
I need it now?
when you said you're in Boise, I go, who spent the most money at Shields? And you, like, raised your hand.
Oh, I don't think about it. I'll just go in there. I'm like, I fucking want that. And Hagen's like,
oh, you get something, I'll get something. And you walk in, and you're like,
dude,
He's like, I don't know. It only had 4.5 stars out of 5.
Yeah,
Might not be very good.
there's one review that said it was okay. I have to find a different one.
One guy said he didn't like the packaging, and, you know, I don't know if I like the packaging either.
Yeah.
This is why.
He's
This,
got a point.
Jay's standing there, or not Jay, Hagen's standing there like, yeah, I need to find me a good package. It has to be the best package.
Yeah, it's got to slip good right in the mouth.
Nancy's was okay.
Because I have a sore throat.
It's going to keep being sore as long as I keep calling. It's bad. He did that the other day at Max. We went down there and I was buying shit for the fucking dirt bike. He's like, yeah, if you get that, I'll buy something. And he's seen this fucking hat. He's like, I'll get the hat if you buy that. I'm like, I'm buying it either way. But, okay, you better fucking get it. Like, I was just holding him to it. I could give a fuck if he buys a hat. And he's like, yeah, okay. And he literally did it about a fucking hat. He's like, you know, I can't decide if I want the snapback or the flex fit. I'm like, dude, who gives a fuck?
we stopped at Harbor Freight yesterday, and he's like, I need batteries. You like these batteries? And I'm like, I buy my batteries at dollar store, dude. He's like, so should we go to the dollar store? I'm like, they're fucking batteries, dude. Get whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, but his is like, mine are different. They're from my vibrator. Me and Dylan were talking about that the other day, how he'll like ask you about something, and you're like, yeah, this is really good. And he's like, well, I heard about this other one. It's like, then buy that one. Well, is the one you use good? It's like, I don't know, dude. I don't have a blow-up sex doll. Like, you're going to have to figure that one out on your own.
You get the lithium batteries, your vibrator will get an extra gear out of it.
yeah.
Fucking turbo mode.
It'll go from brr to brr.
I literally get, well, not for the house stuff with like the fire alarms and stuff like that. We get the batteries from Costco, but like for like my safe batteries and shit, I just get it at the dollar store.
Why would you care if your house caught on fire? You're like fucking.
If I'm in it, I care. You know.
Just walk out the door.
Burn your hand so you get more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, our bedroom's
insurance.
downstairs.
Look at Gunner's hand.
Oh, so
Oh,
you're
yeah, that
fucked.
thing's fucking
You're fucked
fat.
either way.
You
No,
see,
we put an egress window in.
You see Gunner's hand, Jay?
Oh, what happened?
Oh yeah,
Holy shit! What happened?
that's part of his left nut.
That's called some serious friction, bro.
Anyway. Moral of the story is... Moral of the story is don't grab the meth pipe before it cools down.
What happened? Seriously?
Fireplace. When I was 9 months old.
Oh no shit.
Both hands on it.
Yeah, last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that looks like you jerked off a person of color.
That's Too fast.
Don't let him lie to you. He likes
No,
to
that's
burn.
why when I get the grandbabies in the shop and I got a fire going, I bought a big ass screen that goes around it so they can't.
I thought that was for you, so you didn't fall.
I do put it up when I'm drinking. I don't need to do a header into the fucking wood stove, dude. So yeah, I do put it up.
That'd be pretty cool. Like, wow, I fucking dented my forehead and I cauterized it.
He's gonna be like, not even needing one, but he's gonna put one of those chair lifts that go up the stairs. Jay, do you have problems with your legs? No, when I just get fucking hammered, it's just bad news going down the stairs.
No, our bedroom's downstairs, and my wife, when I'm out here like 1 or 2 in the morning, I just go on the couch. She wakes up, she's like, "Oh, couch, huh?" I'm like, "Yeah." I knew I couldn't make it down those fucking stairs.
Really?
I'm
Jay's gonna be one of those people that has that electric chair that.
Oh, yeah, that's
up
what he
and
was just
down
saying.
the stairs.
I literally ate shit going down those stairs, and I'm like, "Fuck that."
You don't
That-
have
that
enough
shit hurt.
practice.
Is that why, like, every Friday in the intro of the podcast, he's like, I'm sleeping on the couch tonight? Because every Friday, Jay's like, fucking couch time.
Dude, we've lived in our apartment like 13 years now, and it has like 3 flights of stairs.
I know it.
And I just, like, I don't know. I'm such a professional at going downstairs drunk now. I'd never fall.
Yeah, what he doesn't tell you is that there's holes in the walls there where he's fallen down the stairs and hit the wall. He thinks he makes it down
That's
just
just
fine.
from
Beer,
the
yeah.
practice runs, though.
Him.
Oh, I don't even try it anymore, dude. I ate shit once, and I'm like, nope.
The holes in the wall
Couch
are just
is
from
good.
the practice runs. They're not from the ones that actually count.
But yeah, dude,
He
that
got
fucking-
like Nerf pads and shit.
Yeah.
Well, the stairs are like super, like the old school 50 houses, right? So they're super steep, and then it has like a turn at the very bottom of them, and they were just made out of like hardwood, so super slick. And if you had socks on, dude, it's a game changer, dude. He's like all the way down. And so I went to the Home Depot and got these little carpet pads.
Something tells me you're
Yeah.
not going, you're going.
No, you slide all the way down. It's so steep you can't really. Once you fall, you're like.
You ever get a splinter?
Oh, dude, no. But I went and bought at Home Depot. They had like these little pads of carpet, and they have like a sticky on the back. And I went and put them all the way down, so you have a little bit of traction now. But if you get off that carpet, dude.
When you asked if he had a splinter, he said, "Oh, dude, like he had a tragic story." And he's like, "Yeah, I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
You don't want to know where I got the splinter." I went down head first.
I got a scar from my knee all the way up past my ass from sliding off a car when I was like 8 years old, and I hit the license plate on the car, and it fucking
That sounds
cut me
awesome.
wide open all the way. Yeah.
Was that from Washington?
The scar's only like that long now, but when I was a kid, it was, you know what I mean?
How do you lose a fight to a parked car?
Yeah.
He was watching Starsky and Hutch.
Yeah. Probably Dukes of Hazzards, dude. I was a kid, you know, like, well, try this out.
I'm gonna hood slide across the license plate.
Yeah, license plate's pretty sharp, come to find out.
That's weird.
Sharper than the hood. Fucking, the more you know, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
The more
84 Toyota Celica.
How old were you?
I was 9 years old.
Was that the first time you got drunk? Or...
No. We were in Texas, me and
He
Mike.
was born drunk, dude.
It's like that video where he's like, "Have you always drank this much?" Nah, I was sober for about 12 years. What happened? Turned 13.
No,
Started late.
these guys we're at lunch the other day, and they're like, Darren's like, "How much do you drink?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, how much do I drink?" And he's like, if you go camping, how much you drink? And I'm like,
Shopping cart's worth.
I take an 18 pack of these a day. And they're like, these guys are like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, I bring beer back sometimes.
You guys,
He's got like one left. Like, fuck yeah, bringing beer home.
you guys really don't drink that much?
No,
When you're
honestly,
camping?
no.
Holy fuck.
I feel like if
I do,
put
but
the-
it doesn't take a fucking 18 pack a day to do it.
Dude, I feel
But
like
you
if
think
I-
about it though.
If I put down a whole 18 pack, I would end up passed out, butt ass naked on top of an Arby's.
I'll dump it.
Oh, perfect. I want to go camping with you.
I heard one like that. One of my buddies came up. He's like, "If you went camping and you woke up with a condom in your ass,
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my God.
would you tell anybody?" I'm like, "No." He goes, "You want to go camping?" Anyway,
Buck,
so I'm
wasn't
gonna no. Anyway, I'm gonna be out of service this weekend, so
No, but you gotta understand though, like me and my buddies, we get up, we make breakfast for everybody, and then we have a clam digger to get things going.
Clam digger.
clam digger at 5.
That's camping
vodka by
though. That's
6.
That's a normal thing.
Yeah,
It's just
and
how
then-
you go through your day. You're
and then
not
we go-
fucking drinking an 18 pack all day.
Well, I'm talking all day. And then you go through, you're on your ride, and then you drink it on your ride, and then you come back, then you do dinner, and then everybody sits around the campfire. Next thing you know, it's 2 a.m, and you're the last one up. And you're like, well,
Might as well polish her off, huh?
like an 18 pack it is.
His wife comes out, Jay, go to bed. I got 5 more. Give me 10 fucking
She doesn't tell
minutes.
me anything. She's like, fucking whatever. He's gonna be on his own.
Yeah, that sounds pretty normal to me. Like every camp trip I've ever been on, I'm like, you get a cart and I'm getting a cart, and they're like, what for? I'm like, I'm getting hot dogs. You're grabbing alcohol.
No, matter of fact, switch.
Yeah, that's just the way we do things. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
I'm like, we
Maybe
need
I'm
like 11 30 bombs for 3 days.
No, I take one 18 pack per day. So like,
Oh, me.
if we're camping 4 nights, I'll do 4 18 packs.
Dude, we've taken an
But I'll
extra
bring-
rig
I'll
before
bring
just
home
for
beer.
alcohol.
I'll bring home beer. Not much, but I'll bring home beer.
Yeah, we never do. We've taken like an extra rig before for alcohol.
And this
Yeah.
is why I don't go camping with you.
Well, I take drugs too.
Hey, you can't breathalyze meth.
Yeah, there's
No,
that.
you can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. That lasts me a whole camping trip.
What?
Math?
That
No,
one
an
18 pack?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
How's that work?
Yeah, that's a weekend.
Dude, like
I mean,
me
yeah.
and all of my friends, it'd be like, yeah, you probably need at least like a 24 pack, like per person per day, just to be safe.
So my
See,
cousin,
I think I'll do that, but I'll get it and half the beer's still there. So
will
Huh.
bring. He'd be like you. Oh, I only need one. And about day 2, he's like, fucking dip it out of my cooler. I'm like, listen here, motherfucker. we went down to Eagle Creek for a day drive, right? Of course, I have a DD, so my wife was driving home. Drive down to Eagle Creek. I bring like 2 18 packs for the day, you know.
Well, yeah. I mean,
You know,
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
light.
Normal.
But I knew I was going with this cousin that only brought a 6-pack. Him and his wife both drink. My wife doesn't drink. And we didn't even make it to Eagle Creek, and he's already dipping out of my fucking cooler. That's why I brought 2 18 packs.
Like Jay,
Yeah.
it could be like, hey, can
Because
I
I'm
borrow
not,
like $100?
I'm not gonna
It's
run
like,
out of
yeah,
beer
sure.
down there because he's
It's like,
dipping
hey,
out
can
of
I
my
borrow some
fucking
food?
cooler.
Sure. And then like you take his beer, he's like, I fucking hate you.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a fuck who drinks out of my cooler. I make sure I have enough for me to get home. That's the key.
To
What is
get
it,
home.
man?
You mean enough to prevent you from getting home?
No, I had a DD.
see, if I was to camp with you, I'd be like, why spend all that money on my alcohol when I can just drink Jay's?
Yeah, it's probably
Honestly,
what my cousin.
yeah.
It's probably what my cousin's thinking. Fucker.
Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that's what my brother-in-law thinks too. He like shows up like, I brought a 12 pack. I'm like, we're here for 4 days, you fuck. He's like, well, those don't taste very good. I'm like, well, they will when you don't have any. You're fucking whatever the
yeah.
fuck you're drinking.
It's amazing people don't
Dude,
like Busch Light,
nothing
but they
tastes
like
better
it when
than
they're out of
other
beer.
people's
so.
paid for alcohol.
What is it though? Do you like the taste or the buzz?
No, I like the taste of Busch Light. That's why. It's my beer, man.
Did you hear it like 2 years
Did I-
ago about all the people that like the taste of Busch Light?
Calm down now. I like the taste of Busch Light 20 years ago before any of this bullshit went down.
Huh.
So, do you ever hear the argument I got?
Did you boycott Busch Light for a little while because of that?
I did. I tried.
He
But
tried.
then you were like, fuck, I am gay.
He tried, and he's like, God.
But it was Bud Light, not Busch Light. It
What'd
was
you
Bud
switch
Light.
to? Was it Keystone?
No, it was
PBR?
PBR.
So hear me
Fuck, that shit's brutal.
So I got a question. You started off with your bud, and then you went to his bush.
Had a cousin who's
Subject change.
I had a cousin who's like huge liberal fuck, right? And he posts all this shit on Facebook, and I was actually good friends with him. And I'm like, I texted him because he likes to snow ski and shit. I'm like, hey, dude, let's get to go skiing together as long as we leave politics out of it. And he's like, yeah, politics and religion you never talk about. Roger that. And then he's like, we're texting back, and then he's just like saying, Trump's a Hitler, and I'm like, dude, I really did not want to get into this
As
conversation.
soon as Jay shows
And-
up there, he's like, "You're
and-
racist."
No. It gets better. It gets better. Finally, I'm like, after like an hour texting back and forth, I'm like, dude, I'm over this bullshit. And I was like, we'll get together and have a beer. And he's like, yeah, what's your beer? And I go, I'm just a Busch Light kind of guy. And he goes, that explains a lot. That's what he said to me.
It's like me too.
And then
Those
I,
are fighting words for Jay.
and I go, what's your
Truly.
and he goes, no, IPAs. He goes, I like a good IPA. And I'm like, that explains a lot. Fucking libtard.
Never
fuck.
went skiing again.
Nope, never. I've never talked to him since. Now it's been 5 years ago.
Yeah,
It was
there's-
when Trump first election, 16.
His cousin or whatever is like really gay, and he gets in a fight on some Facebook text, and he's like, "You fuck with me, you fuck with my cousin Jay," and Jay's like, "Fuck,
Yeah.
I gotta be with this shit now."
You know what the weirdest thing is? He's a fucking logger. He's like a fucking faller logger.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
A logger is a liberal?
He likes hardwood.
There you go. Yeah, that makes sense, I guess. But yeah, it's fucking blew me away.
like
Don't you
hardwood.
also like hardwood?
No, I like softwood.
You know they make pills for that, Jay. You can get help.
Yeah, your wife might not like softwood, though.
Yeah. Insert the Blue Chew sponsor.
Just right on the top in the fucking bar. Yeah, can you put a Hims commercial in this?
If we can start getting commercials, we'll put whatever the fuck we want. Tampax? Fucking.
All right, we'll take it during the show. We don't care. Sitting here and here's his... and it's active.
Fucking Madol, whatever you guys want, man.
Are you
We'll
are you
sponsor-
struggling? Brought to you by Blue Chew. I'm not. You get totally like played out too, like, "Hey Jay, how's it hanging?" Blown to the left. Well, you gotta try Blue Chew.
Hide to the right.
Thanks.
You're
Go off
welcome.
on your
You
adjustment.
want that, bro?
Shit, I mean, we'll sponsor anything that
I'll
pays
spend
us.
it.
Herpessin, fucking...
Ooh, that's a good one.
You can have it.
No.
Grab off.
Dude,
I'm
I still got
gonna
like 6 packs of Blue
That's
Chew at the
fucking good.
house.
What is it?
spend it. The 420.
Dude, I would hang on to that. Seriously, you'd probably sell that.
Yeah, you could. So I gave it to you.
Aw.
Yes.
I'll spend it.
I'll spend-
It has a fold.
That's
so.
kind of weird. You start talking about gay people and he starts giving you gifts.
You'll get into it one day.
Well, Hagen's gone, and for Hagen it's free, so he realized he's got to pay someone else.
I'm cheap enough to where I take $1.
Hands him $1. Here, Jay, I'll give you the rest.
No, actually, 2 of these dollars came from blackjack last night.
Oh, really?
At first, I only walked out with $2.
That's actually a
I
really
said,
good number.
I was
See, I
about to
learned
walk
that-
out the door, and I said, "Fuck that! I'm getting $20 more."
I got Jackson into looking at coins and shit and dollar bills and see the number 420.
What about it?
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, it's 420. Some
Okay.
fucking pothead would be like, dude, I need that, bro. Give me 420.
Yeah, like my wife, she'd be like, "I'm never getting rid of this. I'm going to use this all the time to snort drugs."
I did learn that about Jackson and Boise. It's like you can always tell when he has a good day or a bad day playing blackjack. He has a bad day, he'll show up and just fucking yell at everybody at work for like dumb shit. I need a fucking flathead shovel down here.
No.
Or he'll show up to the Airbnb like after the weekend. He'll come back down. He's got a fucking chain on and a watch.
that was
That was a good weekend.
That was true.
Oh yeah.
I asked, "It's like, why the fuck are you wearing a gold chain?" He's like, "From a blackjack table, dude. This is what I wear."
And yeah, so last month was the most expensive month of my life. Like
No longer-
$12,000.
Holy fuck.
He no longer has the chain or the watch.
That fucker went straight on the table day 2.
He's getting ready to go
No,
to Vegas, too.
Yeah, the dude could take
Yeah,
out.
that my old lady's already trying to postpone that and try to go somewhere else. I was like, "What's the deal? Why don't you want to go to Vegas?" I don't think it's a good idea.
That's what we're saying. Is like
She's
he's
like, I don't want you to gamble. I'm like, our fucking hotel's in a casino. Like,
He's like,
The
I
whole
did that
purpose.
for a
yeah,
reason.
exactly. So,
He's
we were
like-
going for a concert, but
Yeah,
obviously I'm
that's
gonna gamble till 2 in the morning. So,
Or 5
No,
or 6.
you're going to gamble.
She's
the,
going to the concert.
yeah, exactly.
The concert was just
Just
to
sell your
appease her.
ticket.
No, I think I figured it out because she wants to bring Preston and her mom. Well, now so her and Jamie can go to the concert, and I'll just go to the tables.
There you go.
Now they don't have to buy 2 more
He's big.
tickets.
He's big taking it now. He's like, I could fucking take down Lancers and Clarkston alongside all the meth heads that go in there. And he's like, I'm gonna take down Vegas, and he's gonna be like calling somebody. Can somebody please send
Right?
money?
He's gonna be 30 minutes in and just fucking broke. Like
Yeah, probably.
fucking selling the concert tickets. Like
There's gonna be a fucking post on Facebook. Anybody looking for a roommate?
I'm telling you, Vegas.
Use the house as collateral.
Vegas, they don't give a fuck. They don't care, dude.
I hear you can win good though. Like Lancers
can.
might be a little rigged some days. So
You don't think Vegas?
well, there's so
Yeah,
many
it's like
there's so many
Vegas,
people that don't
Vegas
know
is
how to
there to help
play.
people
Yeah,
get
there's a lot of
money,
people
but
that
Lancers is just a
you know?
fucked place.
well, there's a lot of people that don't know how to play. So like you'll literally have a table full of like 4 guys. One guy sits down and he's fucking clueless. Well, he's playing third base. He's what determines everybody's hand pretty much.
Yeah.
So he's fucking hitting 17s against a fucking dealer's 5. Makes a whole fucking table bust.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's that.
He's like, there's people that don't know how to play. How'd last night go? I lost 4.
But too, you gotta think people play those side bets every hand. So no matter what, that's how the casino has their edge.
Yeah, you're telling me about the side bets. You were
Which,
saying.
if you do hit them, like, there's a good point in my life where I was playing $50 a hand side bets. So there's 2 of them. So you're $100 in side bets. Well, that's max for your side bets. Well, if you do 100 on your side bets and you do, say, 200 on your hand and you lose that, dude, that's fucking $300 off the rip every hand. But if you hit that suited, it pays 11 to 1. So you're getting 575, 580 or whatever it is. Or no, it's
You lost
550.
me.
So
Josh is like,
I mean, there's good money in it. It's just you better hope
Yeah.
you hit them. If you don't, it gets expensive in fucking 2 hands. So
You
yeah.
lost me at like 11 and 5.
yeah.
And the whatever the fuck.
I
you
like
said.
to evolve my life.
Are we still
around
talking
this.
go fish or
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like everybody bitches about how Darren talks about fishing all the time.
That's gambling for this guy, huh? Oh yeah.
Life's
Well,
a
it
gamble.
could be more interesting because Darren's like, yeah, I broke off a fish or I lost a jig or something. Fucking Jackson's like, I lost 10 grand.
To be fair,
And
that
she's
amount of
taking
money.
the
So
kids.
that weekend, it wasn't last weekend. It was 2 weekends ago. I won 7 grand. So what happened was I won 3.
It's all right. I'll be
35.
gone next weekend.
35 or what? No, I lost the same weekend. So 30. So I won like 30. Or no, the first time was like 2,500. I'm like, whatever. This is at like 3 right when they open the doors.
See, my question
Then,
is,
well,
like,
hold
Oh,
on,
yeah,
hold on.
buddy's standing outside the doors waiting for them to open.
So then we go back after we went and had lunch with
Open up!
with our friends and shit.
you're in there.
And I won another $1,000 or whatever, or $1,000. So then I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm on a heater. So we went back that night. So this is the 3rd time, and I fucking lose. Or no, when I went back in the middle of the day, I lost $3 grand. So the money I just won. I go back that night, and I'm fucking down bad. I lost another 1,000, and I'm like, holy fuck. We're like 2:30 in the morning. Hallie's out in the car. She's like, I'm so
Sounds
fucking over
familiar.
this. Oh yeah, she's like, we gotta fucking get out of here. And I'm like, well, I'm on a heater now. I'm fucking me and one guy. It's like 3:30 in the morning at this point, and I'm just like hitting everything. Like I couldn't lose. I walked out of there with $3,800 again. Yeah, so I got it all back, and then the next week I lost it all. So
See, here's the thing.
so 7 grand of that 10 or whatever was
Yeah,
what
but
I
it
won,
was their
but
money.
I don't know if you realize this, but you're like the Nancy to the porta potty to the casino. Like you're in the porta potty and she's like, "Let me in, goddamn it, Jackson! I want to get me a little some of that." And then that night you go to the casino and they're like closed and they're like peeking out and they see you there and like, "Open the fucking door."
I mean, have you guys been to Lancers?
Oh, yeah, I've been.
Yeah, I played fucking putt-putt over there about 20 years ago.
Yeah, I lost my money at the arcade. But
I've
it was
only-
like $20.
I've only ever put like $20 in a fucking slot machine, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking punch this motherfucker. Like, I'm out of here. This is fucking bullshit.
The tables are different. And there's a lot
Yeah.
of good guys that actually go. So
If they had a craps table over there, that'd be not good for me.
Well,
I
apparently
love
the
craps.
slots are good too because like last week Jackson's like, "We're hitting the casino." I'm like, "Lancers?" He goes, "No, we're gonna go play slots." I'm like, "Oh, you falling off."
Do you keep like a scoreboard? Like you
No,
write down like
you
how
can't.
much
What?
you spent, and then how much you won, how much you lost to
Right.
see what your
So
overall
get
is.
a whiteboard.
I
Just come
I
home.
used
I love the people that are like, I won $2,000, but you didn't say you spent 10,000.
Yeah.
Get it?
no. So
I won $2,000 at one point, and then I went down like 8.
if you do that, you'll never be ahead. Obviously, you've always heard that. If you gamble, you'll never be ahead. So you got to do it by the day. So how much are you in? What'd you profit?
So you got like 2
That's
jobs
what
now.
I mean, that would be great if it worked like that, but
Stay
it feels like I work to gamble.
Can you report your losses?
Fuck, there it is. You
Yeah, I'm
said
starting an
But
LLC.
Yeah.
you know what's fucked up? You have to report your winnings. So why can't you report your
Not
losses?
not in blackjack, you don't.
That's the thing.
So if you win like 10 grand, you don't have to report it.
Is we've been telling
Well,
you.
here's the thing: you don't with blackjack. You aren't winning 10 grand a hand. If you won the jackpot, if you were playing the jackpot and you won 25 grand, yeah, you're filling the tax form out. But
Yeah,
you're collectively making $25 this hand, $5 this hand. So it's if you get it in a lump sum, yeah, you got to fill a
Kinda
tax
makes
form
sense.
out.
Is that the same thing as a bank deal? Like if you deposit over like what is it, 11 grand or whatever, do you have to fill out a form?
I'm sure you do, yeah.
So it's probably the same thing.
I don't know. You'd be surprised.
It's just like
though.
the stock market, you know. I mean, you make, you lose, you make, you lose. You're not going to report every
I mean, I
make
guess
and
that's
loss.
still
Is when you
gambling.
cash out, then they're
Yeah.
That's the thing is we've been telling you like Jackson, you have an addiction, and then you're like, no, I just do it. I just no.
Well, I do have fun doing
And then,
it, to be honest.
Well, yeah, most
I
people
have fun
that are
drinking.
addicted to shit do.
sure you can
And
get a
everybody tells me
blackjack
I'm an
game on your
alcoholic,
phone
so
or
there's
something.
that.
that
Well,
it
okay.
costs you a lot less.
So, well, you think it would cost less, so I got the blackjack game on my phone, and we're a long ways down in Boise from a blackjack table. Closest thing was jackpot. So I get the app, starts costing me money because I'm buying fucking chips. So, yeah, there was a time in my life.
You
know?
just said though, you're like, I work to gamble.
That's what it feels like sometimes.
Oh, I bet.
Sometimes I'm like,
If I walk
fuck,
into a
if I
casino-
keep doing this at the table, I ain't gonna have to go back to work.
That's how I felt when I was drinking every day. Just like go home, drink like 20 beers, and go to work the next day. I'm like, well, I can't drink 20 beers every single day if I don't go to work every single day. So then I was just a functioning alcoholic. Are you just a functioning I don't know what the fuck they call them.
Gamaholic.
We were at lunch the other day and we were talking to Jackson about that, and we're like, dude, you have a problem. Jay's like, yeah, I'm an alcoholic. Just like out of nowhere, he's like, yeah, I have a drinking problem.
Honestly, that's why I took this job. Honestly. I'm not even making that
Because
up.
it's hard to work 6 hours and not drink for 18.
I will choose work over alcohol. And when I was working at the garbage company, I was off at noon every day. I
Yeah.
was drinking 18-pack a day during the week. And then, like, right now...
that was
you know-
half his sunshine salary was beer.
Yeah, but right now, and then, we're working till 5. By the time we get home from work, 6. I will not...
He's like, I
Drink
can
and drive that
smush
truck,
in a
but-
12-pack.
yeah.
But, I have 1 or 2 beers, I eat dinner, and go to bed. And I feel like it's better for me than what I was doing. That's,
I mean,
that's
like
why
I
I took
said,
this
like I
job.
said though, if you fucking go buy a brand new boat right now, dude,
30 grand.
at least that's for a used one
What?
though. You go buy a brand new one,
That's like,
Oh, brand new one,
150.
100. Yeah.
he could be 300 into one if you wanted to be. But
Yeah,
people
like-
have hobbies. I mean, all of them are expensive. It's just how you look at it.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks gambling's the fucking worst thing in the world for you. Well, it's not great. You lose a lot of money, but I could go buy a fucking brand new boat and be 300 out on the
That-
spot.
he's like, yeah, gambling's bad, but I could be doing heroin.
Right.
I mean, there's always worse. It's all
There's
how you
always
look at it.
worse.
If you have fun doing it, and
I'm
you're
just
not, like,
playing the
forcing yourself
instant
there.
stock market.
Yeah.
Hey, heroin was
exactly.
cheap for my brother-in-law.
I'm in a recession.
Dude, everybody just gave him drugs, and he sold Dr. Pepper like it was fucking
He
just
sold
black.
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, he would take Dr. Pepper and he would pour it on a spoon and cook it until it was all syrup, and he would roll it in a ball and then sell it.
That's heroin.
Yeah, as black tar heroin. He would sell it, but the way that it works is because all the people on heroin, they don't ever fucking eat, so they shoot up Dr. Pepper and it's pure sugar, and then they fucking get a high like it's meth, because meth and heroin go together, and they're like, this is the best shit ever. They get a fucking massive sugar high, and then they come back and buy more fucking Dr. Pepper.
I found a new
from him.
job.
I think
Yeah.
Darren has a problem.
That might be it.
I wonder if you get in trouble if you got busted selling Dr. Pepper.
I mean,
Cooked?
Huh?
Cooked and everything? I don't know.
He did
I
get
don't know.
caught with it, and they tested it, and they're like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, it doesn't matter. And they couldn't
Prove his drugs.
They couldn't do anything because it's fucking sugar.
Oh, they
It's
might
black
get him, like,
sugar.
what
They
is
might get
this?
him for false advertisement.
They're like, what
I'm
is
just
this?
out here doing the Lord's work.
Yeah.
Cleaning
Trying to
up
clean up the town.
one
Yep.
Dr. Pepper at a time.
My brother-in-law, he just like he's got to fuck bitches and run around, and people fed him, and he like finds receipts and takes them back to McDonald's. I bought this. Give me 2 more sandwiches. These 2 sucked, and just fucking. He's like, I'll steal this car, get across town, fuck whatever. He's like, this is the best life ever.
Dude, honestly, though, think about it. Like, what is the cost to profit ratio on that? 1 can of Dr. Pepper, just pour it in a frying pan and cook that bitch?
I know.
Well, think about
You know?
like how much they're shooting up is probably like about that much.
Right?
How the fuck do you know?
I'm just
Yeah.
guessing. You see all the
Well, you roll it in a ball like
I don't
like
see
a
anyone
BB.
taking a turkey baster on movies.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how much can you fit in a fucking spoon? You cook it down and like
You roll it.
everything on movies.
It's like a BB, like a copper BB, whatever, for BB gun.
Oh, yeah.
And then just fill it with water and.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Well, so Garrett and I used to work with it. Well, Garrett worked with a guy, Robert, that meth was his thing, but he's been clean off it for like 10 years, whatever. Well, he says it's the best fucking thing he's ever done in his life. Like, he says if like we were to try something, that would be the thing to try. And he
Meth?
said, yeah, and he said for like the best high, he said you'd be out in the fucking shop at 3 a.m. spray painting your snowmobile, but you'd be up for 2 more days after that.
I've heard that.
Yeah, which I guess
He's like,
we're not
I'm
gonna-
so productive.
But Robert got to the point where he was, I guess, shooting it up on the way to work, like driving, like because that's how he
Yeah.
functioned off of it.
Could you imagine if like one of us got caught? The cops are like, what the fuck
Well,
is this?
I've learned in this town there's way more people that do it. Than
No,
you
I'm not
think.
talking about
Oh,
like
yeah.
doing it. I'm talking about like selling it. Like the cop comes up to Jax, he's like, "What is this?" He goes, "Fucking Play-Doh."
Dude, I watch these shows and they're like people going across the border in Mexico and bringing drugs back, and they're all calm as shit, dude. I'd be like, "None in my car, sir." Dude, are you fucking kidding me? How do you just sit there and just like, "Yo, what's up? Yeah, we're good." Fuck that, dude. Knowing you're going to prison at least 10 years, dude, for bringing that shit across the border?
Well,
Fuck.
I mean, doesn't it surprise you how dirty Lewiston is, though?
Oh, dude, yeah.
You just got to hope you get pulled so you get the free room and board for 10 years.
I'm
Just
not-
look at it as like you want to get caught and then you don't get caught.
Yeah, but then you're gonna have
all
boyfriends that you don't
mindset.
want to.
Yeah, it's all a win-win. Free housing, free food, free sex.
May not be your favorite flavor, but it is.
Right?
I mean, you
And
get to
you're-
do
and if you're a
drugs,
little
make money,
bitch,
and then
I'm
you just
pretty
get more
sure I
free
don't like
shit.
prison.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, that would be like the perfect gig for a homeless dude. Because like you get caught, sweet, you got a fucking house now and food. If you don't get caught, you're making a fuck ton of money.
No, there's definitely cases like that where people go back just to have a place to fucking eat.
Or there's Nancy. She shaves her head. She shaves her head, looks like a dude. Free sex. Uh-oh. I think I dropped this soap there. Sure hope nobody's coming behind me there.
Oh my god. We're gonna show up on Tuesday and not look at her the same.
Yeah.
Oops, I dropped the powdered soap. Going to take me a little while to clean this up.
Sure hope nobody takes turns. Sure hope there's no
There's
line
enough
out the
soap here. I
door.
can take all you guys on.
I mean, clean up all the soap. I mean, no, Jackson, you're
This
gonna,
is just
you're
like
gonna
back
show
when I
up
was working construction.
back when I was dealing with traffic cones. It was perfect because they're all lined up down the road, and it's like a bunny, hop to the next. Yeah, Jackson's like, yeah, you're gonna show up and not look at her the same. Jackson's
All
gonna show
jokes
up and look
aside,
at her
she does
better.
good, but she does too much.
She does too much. She treats it like it's the fucking end of the world if a traffic.
I mean, seriously, most traffic control people are fucking drugged out. Multiple felonies on their fucking
she's
record.
just bored.
She's the only serious one.
Well,
No,
like she
she's
does
not.
take her job serious, but I feel like she has nothing to do with the line of work that we're doing. She makes sure that if the cones fall over, she's fucking putting them back up. Like that's
all she drives up and down the road.
She's part of the safety meetings every morning. She's
she
there.
is always has something to say.
She's like, our guys, and it's like,
Well, we'll be in the middle of working, and she's like, "Kids are here. The kids are here." Like the fucking school bus, and she's fucking at the door of the school bus guiding them out, and we're not even fucking working by them.
So
She's like,
she's
stop work,
Everybody
stop
stop work. There's
Yeah.
kids about 500 yards away. That's also the limit of how close I am allowed to get to the school.
work. But I was gonna say that's also when we have to warn Hagen he's got to go to the other side of the job site.
You just see Hagen walking down the street.
Just see, like, you're like off to the side. You see a perfect distance.
So he couldn't be part of the crew on this
Yeah,
Wilson
no.
guy. That was right next to the junior
Yeah.
guy.
No, that's why they worked so late. They had to get Hagen in there after dark.
And behind the fence. Doing pavers.
Have you guys asked her if she's on the spectrum?
I don't think you need to. I think she gives you all the
Oh yeah.
evidence that you need.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard my clique called a spectrum before.
You guys should bring her like one of those little fucking little kids pianos. Like, here you go, something to.
Well, okay. Now, Darren said the traffic control you guys had in where Glenn's Ferry, whatever, was absolutely horrible.
We didn't have traffic
didn't
control.
have it.
We had,
There'd
the-
be like-
we had these guys, which our taper started right where the excavation started,
Oh.
which is like not legal at all. So, but right on the highway. I mean, they consider it the highway because it comes off the
Yeah.
freeway through the middle of town and back onto the freeway. It worked. It
Yeah.
was fine.
They would have like two
But-
crackheads show up in a truck probably like once every
Oh,
2 weeks to move
speaking
a
of
couple
crackhead.
cones around. And then
Speaking
that
of crackhead, speaking of Glenn's Ferry,
was- oh fuck.
Gunner in the power line.
Oh yeah.
No,
Me and
You weren't there, but I
No,
don't
I
know if you
wasn't
even
there.
heard. But if
I was
Gun-
talking about that guy that pulled up to Darren and us. He's like, "What the fuck? You guys can't see fucking shit.
Oh, yeah, I
They're
call you
fucking
faggots."
Clements in our way. You can't see shit. Those two fucking faggots back there. They opened Gunner Jackson down there, and Darren's like, calm down. And fucking drove up, like peeled out. And we're like, you guys walk over, like, you guys are the two faggots he's talking about.
That was the thing is like when the kids would get off the bus and Nancy was like walking them down, she's just like, she always stands or parks right in the fucking way.
Oh, she does. She
Every
does.
time.
I mean, think about it. You know, coming into Orfino, there's 4 lanes. So 2 going in and 2 going out. We have 1 fucking lane, and she parks right fucking in the lane.
Oh yeah. Like we have to run rocking shit up and down the road with the loader, and or like moving shit around the excavator, loading out a truck or something, and she just. Yeah, he's doing okay over here.
I mean,
Anybody
that
want to take a little break? I promise you're not going to be relaxing. You got to work for it.
No, I'm driving the dump truck, and I gotta make sure it's clear and go around her car
Oh yeah.
or her truck, and then fucking get.
Well, then she'll
in
get
the-
pissed at us, and she's like, "You can't take the loader and the equipment out in the lane." And it's like, "Well, then you get the fuck out in the lane."
She let you take the mini X.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's because he fucking
There
acted
was-
like he was gonna suck her off.
Whoa.
Oh, Darren's like,
on.
Darren's like, holy fuck, is he going down?
Yeah,
They're
drive
like,
that way.
don't worry, Nancy spotted him.
Oh
That's
yeah.
exactly what I said to him. I mean, don't worry, Nancy's
Yeah.
got it.
That's
Yeah,
the
all
problem.
under
It's like,
control,
oh, poor
boy.
guy, Nancy's got a hold of him.
We probably make construction sound fun, but it fucking sucks.
You know, like she's just like kind of awkward sometimes. So like when you walk by,
It's
her,
good to
you,
work
like,
with
just
a crew
try and
that
put
you
your
like.
head
Yeah,
down.
that's true.
So I was walking back up from Darren's truck with the fucking asphalt rake after she walked the kids out or whatever. And of course, you know, kids are out. You can't be around them with an asphalt rake. You can put somebody's eye out with that thing. Trust me, I went to do the same thing with my dick.
Dude.
but I'm walking back up, and there's the sidewalk that we're prepping, another probably 6 feet on the other side. I'm walking on the fucking closed lane, and she gets all the way behind this telephone pole, acting like this fucking asphalt rake's like 30 feet wide. And she goes, "Oh, you're not one of those kids that got off the bus, huh?" I'm like, "I'm wearing fucking high-vis, and I've been here for a month." Stop. Fucking say no to drugs, Nancy.
Oh no, when Dylan's walking down the sidewalk. You guys know that guy?
Hey.
Nope.
Oh yeah. What
Start
the
running
hell?
after him.
Yeah, it's in the morning, so he doesn't have like any high-vis or anything on. He's just coming back from the porta potty. She's
Fresh
like-
concrete.
She's like,
Oh,
"Who's
yeah.
that?" And we're like, "We don't know." And she just fucking runs over there. She's
Oh, yeah.
like, that's the one thing she can do.
On
Like,
a
if there's
mission.
anybody that can do it, it's fucking Nancy. You need to get off this sidewalk, or I'm gonna come up there and suck you off. but I'm walking up the sidewalk, and she
In a
just-
completely unrelated. Where's the sidewalk at?
Just go buy any dog pound. She's probably waiting there.
I'll send you the coordinates.
Perfect.
Jackson's like, we're gonna have to like alternate schedules though because he's gotta have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I'll make
She's
it
off on
Tuesday,
Sunday.
Wednesday this week, but
She's off on Sunday. She still has enough traffic codes to get her by for one day. But I was walking up the sidewalk.
Did that
she's
really
like,
happen?
Yeah.
She really cussed you out for being a
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
she
walking on the
fucking,
fucking
like-
sidewalk, dude. Fucking
It was
7
the
in the fucking
dumbest
morning.
shit.
Are you
Like-
fucking kidding me?
The sidewalk's been curing for like a fucking week.
What's my
She's
120
like,
pounds
walk
gonna
on
do?
the new sidewalk. It's like, that's what it's fucking there for fuck's sakes.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
walking.
didn't know that she chewed you out for being a
Oh yeah. What's my 120 pounds gonna do? Fuck.
I don't know. I bet her fucking schmeck can do a lot more.
Whoa.
But she's like, you're not one of those kids I just let off, huh? I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I was like, no, I'm lost. I'm trying to find my way home. She goes, oh, that's a long ways for me to walk you to. I'm like, you were not fucking invited. Anyway, so we hung out that night. It was whatever.
She like scared now.
Wasn't too bad once I got her clit out of the way.
Had to rig up a come along and fucking
Right.
punch that fucker up out of the way.
I'm not joking. That I walk up to Gunner like every Monday morning. I'm like, "Is it Thursday yet?" And he's like, "What the fuck, dude?"
All right for a beer.
What's that?
Yeah, I'm ready for a beer.
I'm ready for a
Yeah.
beer.
Thursday.
Is it Thursday yet?
We're fixing to walk by and Son. He's like, we should think about this and have a beer. Then I'll show up to work on Monday. But he's like, Thursday. He's like, God damn it, Jim. I thought it was an 18-pack throughout the day, not an 18-pack before fucking work.
And Gunner just looks at me. He's like, "What the fuck, dude? It's Monday. It's 7 in the morning." I'm like, I was hoping it was Thursday, 7 at night.
I had Hagen, so the one day after work when me and Hagen were just going off about this whole Nancy thing, like all day. That was the day we were making Darren drive off while he was
No, that was you and
fucking
Gunner.
I know, that was the one day we
Yeah.
made him fucking drive off while
Yeah.
he was gut rolling because he couldn't handle it.
Oh, dude.
So I get home and Hagen calls me.
oh, there's Hagen right there. Here.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So I get home and Hagen calls me. And he's like, hey, what's going on? I was like, oh, I fucked up and invited Nancy over. And then I turned my head and I was like, hey, can I put it in my mouth or what? I was like, dude, what the fuck? And he starts laughing and I was like, yes, fuck, bitch, come on. Just stop fucking talking. And she goes, okay. Are you ready for round 4 or what? God damn it, it's my turn. I'm like, alright, I gotta go. And I fucking hang up and I was like, sorry, I had to fucking send her home. She was pissing me off. He's like, that wasn't her, right? And I'm like, no. No, dude.
If it was, you ain't gonna know, motherfucker. That's one of those. It's one of those closet things you take care of.
Yeah, it's like, no, dude. I sent her to your fucking house, dude. Just wait 10 minutes. She'll fucking be there. Oh, Hagen wants me? Is that the one with the mustache? Yeah. Yeah, he's the one that talks about dudes all the time.
Is that the gambler guy or the peanut butter guy? I get them confused.
Yeah, then she like asked about Gunner. Yeah, I talked to the RC car guy, but I think he's just like not. I think he just goes home and plays with RC cars.
I know we
He's
all
just
got
not
something
into
going on. Alcoholic.
Yeah.
I guess you don't. You don't have fucking anything going on, but
I jump out of fucking airplanes because I'm retarded.
yeah. RC guy, car guy, gambler.
What are you, Robert?
I do everything.
Drugs.
Off-road trucks,
Drugs.
drugs, alcohol, RC cars. I don't know.
He
Computers.
Yeah, he
computer games.
wants to do like us
Porn.
take shrooms and fucking do a podcast. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Shrooms, acid, kava.
He's like,
I'm pretty sure we'd be all talking, and then we'd all get like fixated on something, and it'd just be like 10 minutes of silence of us just staring at something. Like, oh, dude, that was fucking sick.
I need to grow more shrooms so we can do a shroom episode. I'll just.
It would just get quiet, and then he'd be like, "Oh my god, it's the same sound from that one sound.
Yeah.
It's taking shit. It's fucking.
It's just Jay in the bathroom.
God damn it! I thought I refilled the hand soap.
Oh,
There he goes. He's fucking out of here. He's like, God damn it, they're talking about me. Actually, he's going to pick up Nancy. God damn it, Jared didn't
I
want to go on
know.
the boat.
Just sit and listen to her for an hour. He was like, "Oh fuck, I'm so hard. Let's go."
Well, there was a rumor that it was like the owner of the company's ex-wife or something, and I was
Who said that?
I don't remember.
Kind of
who it
him
was.
and me.
God, who the fuck
Doesn't
said
even
that?
know what
He's
day
like,
it is. He's like,
Well,
yeah,
no,
that's the owner's
No,
ex-wife.
I was told from the other oiler was like, that's his ex-wife. And I'm like, oh.
Well, that's the thing.
So I asked,
like,
so I asked Darren about it. Darren's like, fuck no.
that's the
She
thing.
owns the company, but that's not her.
How can
I'm
a
like, oh, okay.
how can a multi-million-dollar business owner, like hypothetically, even if it was true, put up with can you sign this check here? I gotta go get another surgery.
No. When that's at home, you stay at work, and then business becomes successful.
That's probably why he was so motivated. He's like, I'm gonna fucking stay
right.
late tonight.
Because if you have a reason to go home, you ain't gonna do shit for work.
well, it didn't.
That's why you got to marry something like that.
Well, that was the problem with that relationship, though. It didn't really matter because she was out working the street corners at night.
I think she has kids, though.
I bet. Eventually, one
She's
must
definitely
slip
not
up.
lesbian, is what I'm saying.
She
Well, that
probably
might have
swings
turned
both
her.
ways.
Yeah, that's
the other
true.
way.
'Cause I thought I heard her talking to one of the inspectors up there about, oh, my kids would do this and that. And I'm like,
She's probably
Because I'm
talking
pretty.
about her
Most of the
fucking-
lesbians I know
No.
weren't lesbians at first.
She's not talking about her kids. Her kids are fucking cats. She's like, my kids at home. Old mittens and whiskers, boy. Yeah. But you think she's not a lesbian?
I don't know.
That's
I just heard she had kids.
Dude,
I'm
20
almost
bucks-
positive I
20
heard her
bucks
saying
is
she had
20
kids.
bucks. She'll do 20 bucks is 20 bucks.
What's that? What do you mean?
You don't know what that means?
$20 is $20. What is that?
Fucking Uncle Jay over here.
Yeah.
Well,
Fucking 50, bro.
No wonder he drinks 18 beers at camp.
That's the problem.
You know
That's
what's bad is
happening.
when you call your buddy up and you're like, hey, you come and get these wheels? He's like, yeah, fuck, I'll come and get them. And 2 days later, you call him back up. Hey, you come and get these wheels? He's like, yeah, we talked about it like 2 days ago. I'm like, yeah, we did. All right, just make sure you come and get these wheels.
Whose wheels are you talking about?
My buddy Mike, he's got his wheels out there that is supposed to put tires on them for him. And
What
he
lug
left them here
pattern
about
are
2
they?
years ago, and they're still out there.
What lug pattern are they?
They're Chevy wheels.
Yeah, I did that with Fletcher. I was like, you want to go take the dogs to the beach tomorrow? And I was all drunk as fuck. He's like, what time? I was like, we'll meet at the store there in Asotin at 10. And then he calls me at like 10:15. Where are you at? And he's like, yeah, I'm on my way.
Those
Killed like
Hagen-
20 beers and then bought like 40 more. Fuck, dude. Ashley had to drive back the next day. Drank the whole day in the sun. Like 8%ers too.
Dude, that was like Hagen last weekend when we were going up the snake. Darren's like, yeah, you might as well just hop in my boat because he's got his old lady and his kids and stuff in there. I'm like, okay. So we get up to the Asotin gas station, and Hagen's like, you guys need to hurry up. We need to get up there earlier and all this shit.
Get closer to the bike. There you go.
Can you hear me now, Jay?
No, go ahead.
Anyway, so he was like, yeah. He goes, we got to get up there early enough and all that shit. And me and Darren are at the Asotin gas station. He's like, yeah, I'm just leaving North 40. And I'm going to go home and hook up to the boat. And then he calls me again. He goes, I'm so fucking pissed. He goes, I get back home and none of the shit was packed. She was supposed to have the shit packed, so we're going to be late. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to go do whatever the fuck we're going to do.
Yeah. Well, you were supposed to be on the podcast last weekend, last Friday, and then you called me. I lost my dog.
I did, too. And the problem is there's some angry bitch. It's probably Nancy, but I've never seen it. There's some angry bitch that, like, every time my dog will, like, fucking walk outside and, like, peek his head around, she'll throw a fucking fit. Your dog's not supposed to be wandering around town. It's like,
Yeah, what's your dad say about that shit?
oh, he got an email from some fucking chick, and he was like, we're gonna have to start doing some stuff with the dog, like,
Gross.
Jeez, he has a
No.
soft.
It ain't that deep. It
Are
ain't
you
that
sure
deep.
Hagen didn't have it?
He's like, we're gonna have to start locking him up during the day or whatever. I'm like, why? He goes, I get this email from this fucking cunt. I'm like, whoa! Well, you know, that's his fucking favorite word. Fucking cunt. Cunt.
Well, he's got a soft side to him. Sounds like.
Hagen, dogs barking. So
And Buck with a soft side.
yeah.
So his dad is our main boss. Yeah.
Heard stories.
I love it when they're like, yeah, fucking Buck.
Grab me
yeah,
one, Robert.
fuck that guy. It's like he'll just show up and be all grumpy and shit.
Nobody says that.
Thanks, Pim.
Alright. Who the fuck are you lying to, dude? I have my moments like in Boise, he was like, get over here, and I walk over there and he fucking swats my phone in my hand. I'm like, fucking piss me off.
Tell him about this podcast.
No. Well, he knows he's gonna be here. He's like, what are you doing tomorrow? I was like, I'm going to like a comedy podcast type thing. And then
Comedy podcast.
Well, it ain't fucking. Well, I guess it is kind of true crime sometimes. Jackson with his dog theories over there. In case you're wondering, yes, it is illegal.
It's a good party trick. We'll
tell them about that.
We'll have people downstairs and they'll come over and watch Supercross or whatever, and I'm like, it's kind of people. Everyone's on their phones, and I'll just fucking cast it to the TV, just like some chick absolutely sucking a horse off. Like just the most random thing. She's like out in this field just butt ass naked, and she's like stroking this.
The
this
most
fucking
random
horse.
thing is we're at work, and all of a sudden this shit will just come up. Like there is no conversation that we've had that's remotely close to either fucking doing a dog for money or Jackson fucking broadcasting fucking bestiality on the TV. But he's like
Stop banging on the table. You can hear the boom, boom, boom. I always get mad at him for doing it because he sits there and he talks and he's like,
His shit's underneath though.
right.
the people who just think that's Jay Whip on shrooms again.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, we're just sitting there and he's like, how much would it take for you to diddle a dog? Like, huh? And then he's like, yeah, I stream fucking bestiality with some chick and a horse in my house. It's fucking cool.
Like 12 people downstairs. It's funny.
Did they come back?
it's funny. He keeps telling
Oh
me
yeah,
something.
well, it's a party trick I've always
I went
had.
to a bachelor party, like fucking, in the early 2000s, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna put some porn on." Fuck, it was all bestiality, dude. I was like, "Holy
Like
shit!"
you're like, instead of hiring a stripper or going to a strip club or something cool, it's like you and the boys are gonna sit around and I'll watch porn.
You do get a good kick out of the bestiality.
Oh, dude.
I mean, what the fuck? Dude, like you would
What
not.
do you mean?
Dude, what strip club do we have in Liston?
Huh?
What strip club do we have in Liston?
Fucking any lady standing on a street corner past 10 o'clock.
Yeah, go down to the
ladies
Alibi.
standing out on the street past 10 o'clock. Are
Go
not
down to
girls you
Alibi
wanna
and
see
pick
strip.
5. You could take them home.
I'm good.
Go down. Oh wait, never mind.
Didn't
the
there
Rubbing
used to
Tug
be a
got
strip
shut
club
down.
downtown?
There used to
There,
be,
yeah.
Candy shop.
yeah. It wasn't a strip; it was a bikini shop.
Yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
It was legal. Bikinis were legal, not nudity.
Well,
Like
You
half the
coulda gone-
nasty bitches that were there I
Oh,
went to
dude.
school with, and I was like,
Dude,
you're pretty
nowadays-
disgusting.
Nowadays, that would be interesting.
you could have
You'd
gone
be
down
like,
to that Rubbing Tug.
you
down
should
on
not
fucking
be
Main
up there.
Street, but they just got shut down, so you're fucked.
The Rub and Tug?
Yeah.
Where's that at?
There was 3
The
of
one
them.
right
There's
down
3
by
in
Main
Lewiston.
Street, right by Precision
Oh,
Tire.
yeah.
Oh, really? They got shut down?
Yeah,
Oh,
they
yeah.
got
That's
busted.
fine.
for
It's like,
fucking
damn it.
prostitution.
well,
Damn it.
No, Hagen
Hagen kept
was.
him in business. Yeah.
Yeah, Hagen was. He's like, he shows up. Well, we're down in Boise. He goes, you hear about that Rub and Tug that got shut down? I'm like, no. He goes, fucking sucks. It was the one I wanted to go to. It was like, he's like, yeah, there's like 4 other ones. I was like, what do you have, like a fucking group chat with all the business owners or some shit? Like, sorry, Hagen, we're closed this week. And then we get home and he's like, yeah, the one down on Main Street got shut down. He's like, every time I drive by it, I thought about going in there. Fuck. I'm like,
Well, it is kind of a coincidence, dude, because right down the street from where we were living in Boise, one gets shut down with Hagen. Then we come back to town and 3 more get shut down.
Sounds
that's-
like he's working for the FBI.
Something.
That's fucking rude,
no,
dude.
he's the one that the FBI follows around.
Yeah, he might be the one.
Because he ain't going to no place to get
Where'd
an
you
actual
go?
massage.
Dylan.
Me?
Yeah, where's your Rub and Tug at?
I didn't go to one.
I won't say a name, but there was a. You two would know who her kids are, but she used to have one in town, right by Smart Fitness.
You don't have to say a name, just a phone number.
She used to do hair, and that was her guy clients.
Oh, win. Her guy.
Gunner's like,
Here,
God damn it!
I'll just show you who, and you'll be like, oh.
That's
but
why-
she lost her business license and everything for it.
Really?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why Dylan's hair is so long now.
Yeah.
Dude, my buddy used to live in Boise, and he told me he used to go get fucking massages every week, and I was
Yeah,
like,
you do.
"There's a fucking rub and tugs,"
Hold
and
on,
he's
I'm
like,
trying to
"I
find a
never
picture.
did that," and I was like, "Dude, if she had a hold of your dick, she's like not gonna let go. Like, what are you gonna do? She's gonna 90-degree that thing if you fucking don't pay.
Yeah.
Like, you're definitely getting a rub and
So
tug."
one of the podcasts I listen to, the guy's like a fucking. Let me see this shit. But one of the
It's a
guys,
dude.
one of the
Thanks, Mike Allen's really
one of the podcasts I listen to, he's like, why do people pay for rub and tugs? He goes, I'm the best at it.
Whoa.
He goes, at like doing his own rub and tug. And he's like,
I was gonna say,
He's
hold on,
offering
pause.
it.
yeah, no.
Other guy.
He's like, why would you pay somebody to do something that you're fucking better at it than they will be? And he's like,
better when somebody
I've been
else-
practicing.
To avoid the shame afterwards.
He's like, I've
you
been
know, when you
I'm-
go and then you're like, dude, you're pathetic.
I'm a piece of shit.
Oh, dude, that's the worst.
Instantly, the post-nut clarity.
You're like, if you weren't such a fucking loser, someone else could do this for you.
There is shame to it too, isn't there?
There is.
It's like
After
fuck.
the fact, I'm sure.
Yeah, like you're like into it, and then when you're done, you're like, really? Behind a fucking Walmart dumpster? Such a piece
Well,
of
no,
shit.
that's the thing. I mean, you know how it is.
Yeah, I know Walmart dumpster.
You know how it is. When you're done, you're like, all right, get the fuck off. I'm not. No more.
Really? You
There's
guys are like that?
There's no round. There's
No,
no,
for me, it's
round
like-
two for me.
For me, it's like a
I used to like to fall asleep while doing it. So I skipped the shame, the mess, and everything. I just would fall asleep.
He's
and
like,
then-
"Wow, I'm glued to me."
I didn't use glue, dude.
He said,
I was talking about your, having your
Oh,
partner.
rub
but-
and tug. Yeah.
No, but
your
just
partner.
with
You
your,
could
just
have
with your
said
other.
anything, wife, girlfriend, but you said partner, like it's a fucking.
Well, I don't know. There might be,
Yeah,
Whoa.
partner's
All
a
the-
gay term now.
Like,
Like, I don't call my wife my partner. I'm like, my wife, not my partner.
My wife, female wife.
yeah, it gets to that point where it's like my partner, everybody else is like. What the
You're
fuck?
too nervous to say boyfriend at the moment. So partners that
They're not out.
go in between term.
Oh,
It just leaves them guessing.
Jackson's like, oh fuck.
Weirdest place you've ever rubbed one out.
Ugh.
I feel
I-95.
Jay's like right fucking here.
Like, that's not gum under there.
I've been picking at this shit the whole time.
remember that one podcast where
God
Jay was just
damn,
really
that's
quiet
rough.
and
That's
he's like way
rough.
up and he's like,
Right.
Jay's like, I sat in my
I'm
safe
still
in
trying
there
to
one
think about
time.
the weirdest place.
Well, look
your
at
safe.
coins in my
Gets all
safe.
red.
Yeah.
Ooh, me.
Yeah.
It's always red.
Jay's would be like something weird, like playground.
No. Calm the fuck down. Well, you guys,
I did it in a cemetery once.
you rubbed one off in the cemetery?
Yeah.
At least it was.
I was going to meet up with some
I've had
girl.
sex in the
I was going to meet up with some girl, and then she like bailed, and I was just like,
Well, whatever.
What do you mean she bailed? What, did you not want to dig a hole to get to her, or what?
yeah.
Robert?
I'm just a normal guy. That's jack off in the bathroom.
When I worked at Roto-Rooter, I used to in the van or the truck all the time.
Shout out Roto-Rooter.
He's like, wow, this poop smells good.
No, man, dude, I drove so fucking much all the time, just driving clear to city to fucking
Tell me you haven't done it in
do jobs. You just
Oh, whoa.
He's all banging
you
the
just
bucket
grab
on
a
the ground.
latex.
Hey, don't show up before us anymore.
Yeah,
Jay
you-
just, I'm like, When did we get white grease?
Jay, you were to be supervised at work at all times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no white lithium for you.
No more hitting your 12 on Tuesday, my guy.
Yeah, you.
I think I'm the
go
same
and
way.
Sit in the hoe, and
I've
it's just like there's white
Maybe in the
grease everywhere.
woods.
He's
I
like,
think I
"What
did
is
it in
up,
the woods
my
once.
guy?"
Just turkey
Out
hunting. You're like,
hunting,
yeah,
it's
there's no
like,
fucking
fuck
turkeys
that.
out here.
Yes, I'm jerking.
There's
That's
no,
about
yeah,
as
there's
fucking
no
I'll
turkeys
speak my
out here.
When I was
turkey.
like
Yeah, there's
15,
no
16
turkeys out
years
here,
old.
but I'm gonna base mine.
Dude,
deer hunting.
you're out sitting there jerking off in the woods, and here comes this like nice deer, and you're like torn between stopping because you're almost there.
That's what
He's like, yeah, I'll shoot it.
Come on, faster, faster! Trying to grab your gun, like.
That's when multitasking comes in, but it's a tricky decision because you either got to figure out how to shoot left-handed or figure out how to jerk left-handed.
Right.
But it ain't gonna be steady because you're gonna be like,
Honestly, with as much as he drinks, that's probably how it is anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever, dude. I'm usually. I get the
He's
shakes
like-
out.
he's
Get
like,
up,
when
get me
I
a
get-
clam digger.
when I get a 30-pack deep, I'm in the zone.
Right.
I get fly.
Nobody else is answering it. At least I answered it.
What?
What
I
was
did
it?
too.
In the woods?
Yeah.
I'm with this guy. I'm not really adventurous with that kind of shit.
So mom's bedroom.
Connor's,
Oh,
Connor's being quiet over there.
Oh yeah.
That's
know you
that's
busted on a
all
donut
Gunner
one
I
time.
He's got the
Hey, he
worst
busted
one.
on it. Oh yeah.
No, he
Silence
does.
says
He did.
everything.
He does because not throwing under the bus, but he had a lady for a while.
Oh yeah.
he had a
He
donut.
went
Hey,
fuck
he busted
her.
on a donut one time.
I know, that's what I said.
Oh yeah. I'm
Oh,
not shitting
fuck,
you
the
either.
truth comes
That
out
wasn't
now.
anywhere special though.
Huh?
Oh, it was what you did with the donut after that made
That was a
it
little crazy. You
special.
made your brother eat it, bro.
No, I didn't.
Oh my
you did.
I tried to get it, dude. I wouldn't have let him. I wouldn't have let him. I was trying to get
Wait,
him.
I came on that.
Yeah.
No, we were down in Boise.
Right when he's putting the last bite in. Oh wait, stop! No.
That part that doesn't have any on it.
That wasn't actually a glazed donut.
That one was homemade.
That was a fucking bagel.
It's got cream cheese on it now.
We were down in Boise playing cards one night, and one of our friends in Boise is just like, dude, have Gunner tell you the donut story. And I'm like, instantly, like, you think donut. Oh.
This is the first time I've heard it.
Something's different. And then he told me, and I'm like, what? Fucking what? It was funny as fuck. Like, I was gut rolling, but then afterwards, I'm like,
That's in the story.
that's a fucked up prank.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, he gave me a donut last week.
I thought it was just like old or something, but the glaze is really stringy.
Right? How do you have a stale donut and fresh cream on it?
The microwave.
It's an old bagel.
All right, guys, we've reached that time in the episode again.
All
Time to
right.
shut her down. No more donut stories.
Saved by the
Maybe next week
Maybe
we'll
next
Gunner
week.
tell us the story. He's like, no.
Every week. Make up a new donut story every week.
Wait.
No, you have homework.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got to recreate a new donut story.
yeah.
With Nancy.
Everybody. Oh yeah, right on the beef jerky.
Hey, $20 you do it and bring her a donut on Tuesday.
I can stack about 4 of these donuts right on top of my clip. Just goes right through those little holes there.
Oh, you can't get in there. Hang on, let me untuck my tits from my socks.
Keeps the donuts all nice and warm and moist.
Okay.
And on that note, we shall see you guys next
We
week.
haven't
Peace
heard,
out,
we
guys.
haven't heard Dylan's though yet. Dylan never said anything about his.
And about what?
Oh, yeah.
You're
End the
fucking
show
honest,
with your
please.
masturbation story.
Oh no, I ain't crazy adventurous like that.
I don't really get people that are. Like, I think the wild ones
I think
like
it's
the
probably in
van.
the shower, bro.
Yeah, that you guys shared in fucking Boise.
It's like I got soap in my pee hole and it burned.
No, you did not.
No, that'd be crazy sharing a shower.
You know Hagen's in there like, yeah.
Oh yeah, he is, bro. Oh, that's
All right, guys.
All right, guys. Thanks
Peace
for
out.
tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Laters.
What was that?
I don't know, I'm pretty hammered. I got warrants, man.
For what?
Jaywalk.